if I made the speech funny, I would cry. And I've already cried about 4 times this act thinking about giving the speech because I love you so much. But it doesn't start with that. It starts with, This next speech, oh my god, this is embarrassing. This next speech is for our beloved president and soprano, tenor, maybe beatbox, Emily. Emily was actually the reason I joined Change of Tone. When I walked into the audition room and she started cheering for my pronouns, I knew that this was the group for me. What I didn't know was that Emily was going to be a dear friend and one of the strongest, brightest, funniest, hardest working people, hottest, that's very important, people I've ever met. I'm forever grateful to have grown so close to you these past 4 semesters, and we wish you all so much luck and serious happiness in the future. I have no idea how this group would function without you. As our fearless leader, you have taken in 12 rambunctious children and turned us into a happy family, even Gen 4. You are always there to get us on track at rehearsal, keep our vowel shapes in check, and remind us what happens if you find out it was any of us. We would truly be lost without your immaculate dynamics and Rachel Berry diction. In all seriousness, you have given your heart and your soul and your minivan and your house to this group, and we could not possibly thank you enough. And for me personally, Change of Tone is the most welcoming community I've ever been a part of because you have worked so unbelievably hard to create a safe space here. Whether it's coming into rehearsal with a giant bag of fidget toys, giving us outside enrichment time on Sundays, or just being yourself and radiating positivity and strength, you make this group what it is. You are also one of my biggest role models and supporters in life, and I want to thank you for always being by my side during some of the hardest moments of my life. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. During some of the hardest moments of my life, you have been there with a shoulder to cry on and a hand to check if I have another stress fever. Is it warm? Yeah, we got it. Okay, yay. I'm not stressed. I would not be the person I am today without you, and I could not imagine a life or even another 2 years here without you. You are literal sunshine in human form.
So when I first met Jacob at my audition last semester, he was sitting by his little piano, playing his little notes. It was probably the most terrifying thing I've ever experienced. Doesn't sound like much, but if you were there, you understand. So anyways, after I started going to rehearsal, I soon found Jacob to be one of the sweetest, nicest, and welcoming people I had met in a long while. He definitely made my transition into the group a lot easier, and he's further inspired me to pick up beatboxing and arranging and all this cool fun stuff, and that's because of you, so I appreciate that. You're always there to offer us guidance, and even though you're the music director, that's your job, you're always there to do it outside the group, even when you don't have to, and that makes you a really good role model for that. Your dedication to this group and the amount of time and effort you put into it is truly unmatched. And every single one of us is forever grateful for that. The reason why we sound the way we do now is because of him. Your dedication to any task that is in front of you is one of your strongest traits, and it's going to take you so far in life. Thank you again for everything you've done for us, and we can't wait to see what the future holds for you. Now we're going to hand it off to Nat.
This has to be face mic?
This is.
Just take it as. Do what you want.
Okay, so before I begin my speech, I just want you to raise your hand if you know Lauren Hoffman. You don't know Lauren Hoffman?
No.
So if you do know Lauren, then you are really lucky, and if you don't, you're also really lucky. So I first met Lauren when auditioning for acapella groups my freshman year. I was done with auditions for the day, and I was actually leaving lecture hall when, Lauren comes along and is like, hey, you should take tone. You should audition. I was like, okay. And, I auditioned. And after I was done with my audition, everybody was like, shh. And they were like, Lauren, don't ask that question. And then Lauren asked the turtle question. The question went like this, if you don't know what the turtle question is. If you had like $10,000, if you had $10,000 every time you pressed a button, but it had a 1% chance of permanently turning you into a tiny turtle, how many times did you press the button? I've never heard this question before in my life, and I was so happy when Lauren asked me this question. And yeah, that's why I said Drake Cheap Joke. But seriously, if Lauren hadn't come up to me that day, I would have never heard a change of tone, and I wouldn't be here standing in front of you guys. Never would have met Lauren. Actually, probably maybe. You're in everything.
Yeah.
But I never would have met all these talented people here with me. Lauren.
I'm nervous, guys.
Lauren, you are the definition of a star. You have an amazing personality. You are so down to earth, and you are so ridiculously talented. Oh my gosh. Anytime you perform here with us in Jimmy Tone, singing, beatboxing, or even in DCP, Carrie, Zazzle, I don't even know, you do everything, Lauren. You literally shine, and I haven't had a single one of my friends not mention you. I tell Lauren this all the time, but my friends know Lauren as Motherfucking Woman, and they always ask me, they're like, oh my god, are we gonna see Motherfucking Woman? Like, I don't know, guys. You don't get the reference? Lauren sings Woman by Kesha.
Not
Better than the original, not tonight, but better than the original. Anyways, Aside that, you just bring the best energy, vocal, everything to the group, really. And although I'm really sad to see you go, I know you're going to do incredible things. I adore you, and I'm so proud of you and everything that you've accomplished. Again, this is your first time meeting Lauren Hoffman. Remember that name. And stop.
I'm sorry.
Lauren will now be performing Happiness. You guys are ready? Ready? Okay.